I was seeing an article about what people would pick as their last meal if they had a chance to pick it. A lot of people think about this whenever it comes to like people on death row and whatnot. But just in your regular life, even if you weren't on death row, if somebody told you, hey, you got one more meal, what is it going to be, Allison? I thought your answer was pretty interesting.
So I would want to have everything I'm allergic to because I have so many food allergies and there are so many foods that I miss because I didn't have these allergies as a kid. So I've been racking my brain trying to come up with the perfect meal because at that point, who cares about my allergies? Sure. So I feel like I want a bacon grilled cheese with real bacon, real bread, and real cheese.
Those are all three things that you can't have.
Absolutely. And then crazy here, but I want a glass of champagne because, like, I gave up alcohol. I'm fine with that, but champagne was my absolute favorite.
So here's my question about going with all the stuff you're allergic to. What if you didn't know when you were going to be expiring, so to speak? So maybe it could be 12 hours after your last meal. It could be 24.
It's going to be a really miserable 12 to 24 hours.
And is that really
point.
what you want?
No, that wouldn't be what I want. This is in the anticipation that, like, after you eat this, it's over.
Okay. All right. So I don't believe any of those things that you had mentioned, unless you want to count the bread, are in the top 10.
Okay.
Somehow, some way, pizza is at number 4. I don't know how that's not number 1, but that would be mine.
No, that can't be. Pizza's not special. It has to be special.
No, pizza isn't special in the South. Like, Southern pizza is not the same as, like, Northern New York style pizza.
No.
It's a hill I'm willing to die on. There's only a handful of places that do pizza right.
That is insanity. That is crazy. Like, I mean, it's still, even a New York slice, it can only get so good. It's not that special.
My last food is going to be a slice from Brother Joe's Pizza. That's my hometown pizza place.
You're crazy.
It's my favorite. Morbid, but what would you want your last meal to be? It's Y101, Adam and Allison. A survey came out. We've got the top 10, and I want to see if we can tick off all the top 10.
Okay.
See if we can identify all of these. Jessica says, a steak, medium rare with asparagus and baked potatoes. All right. On the survey, steak is number 1. Potatoes, number 2.
Makes a lot of sense.
And vegetables is number 5. So Jessica's got like 3 of the top 10.
See, that's the craziest part for me. Like, steak, I understand. Who doesn't want a steak? Steak is delicious. But, like, who's being healthy for their last meal?
Right. And, like, vegetables, like, that's what you want. Like, I just bring me an assorted vegetables. I'd love that. 601-995-1017.
Olivia also on that page. She says, I want a variety of rolls. Some garlic mashed potatoes, maybe some twice baked potatoes, and then a salad, like a strawberry pecan salad.
Well, 3 carbs and 1, you know. I don't know.
I still feel like, what's the point of the salad at that point? Like, why not add a crumble cookie at the end, you know?
Loving the steak. Somebody else just said filet mignon, medium rare with grilled asparagus and loaded baked potato, sweet tea, and chocolate milkshake.
And a single malt scotch.
Dang, that sounds like a great one. So what else do you think is on the list? Throw out some foods that you think people would be requesting for their last meal.
Why has nobody said tacos?
Tacos not on the list.
What?
Tacos not on the list. Can you believe that? What else do you think?
Has pasta been mentioned?
Pasta is number 3 on the list
that makes sense. Last
meal requests. If you have guesses as to what else could be on this list, send us a text at 601-995-1017. Keep going, Allison. See if you can get number 7, 8, and 9.
I feel like I'm on Family Feud right now.
Yeah.
But okay, I feel like a seafood has to be on there.
Right track. Which one?
Ooh, you know what? I'm going to go lobster because it's fancy.
Lobster was number 7 and number 10 on this list. Somehow.
Wait, how is lobster on there twice?
But only 1 in 6 people said they would go something fancy like a lobster or a filet or anything like that.
That's crazy. I would think you'd want the fancy stuff.
All right, 2 more left. If you have a guess, text us. Both carbs. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, we've already said bread, pasta, rice?
This is kind of a pasta. One of them's kind of a pasta. One of them's kind of a potato. There's a big hint.
A baked potato.
Not a baked potato.
French fries.
Bingo. Fries, number 8, last meal. Got to be loaded, right, for the last meal?
Yeah, has to be. Has to be.
And this is a pasta-y item. What do you think it could be? Last meal request?
Mac and cheese?
Bingo, you got it. We nailed the top 10.
Adam and Allison in the morning.